pay attention to your dreams. God may be speaking to you. I recently had a dream. It was kind of crazy because it was in the dream I was terrified. But let me explain. I was on a staircase. It's like the staircase had floating stairs. No railings on the stairs, just floating stairs. It's me on the staircase, me and my 4-year-old daughter. We're sitting on this floating staircase, but we are sitting, she's on my lap, and we are facing down these floating stairs. And at the bottom of these stairs, I could see what looks like poverty. It was graffiti on the floor. It was just like a situation that did not look good down below at the bottom of these stairs. And so as we're sitting on the stairs, I was terrified because the way that I was sitting and looking down the stairs, any way I tried to get up, my daughter would fall off of me and I would have to sacrifice her in order to get off of those stairs. So on these stairs, I am screaming like, help, somebody get me off these stairs. If I try to get up by myself, I'm going to drop my daughter. I don't want to sacrifice my daughter. So we are literally stuck on this staircase, and I am looking around like, who's going to help me? Somebody help me, get me off of these stairs. I'm looking down. I'm trying to get off these stairs, and I'm terrified that I can't get off because I'm going to drop my daughter, and I don't want to drop her because then what will be the point? So it's like we are stuck on these stairs. And let me put a little context into this. I am getting ready to move to a different city that I've been wanting to get away from the city that I'm in now and just move forward with life and chase my goals and dreams and live for God. So I'm like, ain't nobody gonna help me get off these stairs. Like, nobody gonna help me and my daughter. I see people down below the stairs that I'm yelling to and nobody's responding. So I'm like, nobody's really gonna help us get off these stairs. Like, nobody. And then and that was, in hindsight, the entire dream was me just sitting on these floating stairs with my daughter trying to get off. So then I had to go back and rethink this dream. Like, what was this dream all about? Like, so as I sat and reflected on this dream, I was thinking about, what does these stairs really represent? What does these stairs represent? I had to think about, why was I on a staircase, right? Facing downward. Why am I looking backwards on a staircase? Shouldn't I be walking up the staircase? Shouldn't I be walking up? And that's when I really, really, really had to think about this dream and put it into perspective, because I'm like, I'm looking down. I'm begging for somebody to help me off of these stairs. In hindsight, I'm basically looking for somebody to help bring me back down to my old self, to my old level where I used to be. And in this dream, it's saying, you can't be down here at this lower level, your low vibrational self. You can't be there without sacrificing your daughter. It doesn't work that way. Like, you cannot be your old self and still expect to keep your daughter. It does not work that way. And that's the revelation I had. And I'm like, wow. So that means I have to change. I have to move forward. Otherwise, my daughter is on the line regardless. And you know, the craziest part, it's like I was scared of elevation is what this dream really represented to me. It's like I was scared of elevation because I'm begging to get off of these stairs. But the craziest part is that I never looked forward to see what was up. I never even saw what was at the top of the staircase. So I don't even know what I'm running from. Why am I terrified that I'm going to fall off the staircase, but I'm asking somebody to help get me down off the staircase instead of turning around and asking somebody to help me up the staircase? Like, that is so crazy. Like, what is up there is what you should have been looking forward to. You should have been looking towards the future, towards the top of the staircase, not towards the bottom of the staircase. You're actually asking somebody to help bring you down. You want people, you thinking that nobody's here to support me, nobody's here to help me. Help you do what? Because in this case, you think people helping you, but them helping you is doing nothing but bringing you down. So in reality, you don't want them to help you, because you don't need them to help you to get back down to a level that you used to be at. You should be looking up to see who can help bring you up the stairs. This dream could also symbolize heaven and hell. Like, you're fighting so hard to go back to sin. You're fighting so hard to go back to sin, but not knowing if you engage in sin, then that's a prerequisite for your daughter to engage in sin. Like, once you go back, like you're looking back instead of looking forward towards righteousness, towards heaven. Like, you're already on the staircase. You're already halfway to the top. Why would you risk that by looking down and trying to get somebody to help you live at that low level, live in sin, when you have the opportunity to turn around, look for, and continue your path to righteousness? Like, I thought that was just amazing. So that's what I got from this dream. And yeah. Now, even though this was my dream, I hope that it helped somebody, and I hope that you can still apply this message to your life. Do not look back. When you make that decision to walk towards God, keep going and don't look back. Do not look back at all. Ooh, another thing just came up. I was listening to somebody, they were talking about Lot's wife, and how the one thing that they told us about Lot's wife is that she looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of like what was happening in my dream. Like, here I am looking back instead of looking forward. And when you do that, it will cost you. It will cost you. Don't look back. Do not look back to something that was supposed to be temporary, that was supposed to be just one season. You're supposed to be in and out, and you're supposed to keep going to your next level, your next destination, your next assignment. Pay attention, move forward, and listen to what God is telling you.